For real.
Chaos erupted in the world of boxing when legends Floyd "Money" Mayweather and Roy Jones Jr. clashed backstage at a recent event. With cameras rolling and fans shouting, the tension was undeniable. The moment their eyes met, years of resentment, insults, and missed opportunities came to a head before anyone could intervene. Fists were flying. Yes, it really happened. Floyd Mayweather and Roy Jones Jr. got into a physical fight backstage.
Roy, you know there's one question on my mind, and I appreciate you answering it. Does Floyd Mayweather want to smoke with Roy Jones Jr.?
Floyd Mayweather, anybody else that wants to smoke with Roy Jones, you know damn well they can get in on Floyd. Have they ever been a fight? That's one thing that's different from Roy, that's the difference between Roy and Floyd. Floyd picked who he fought. Roy fought whoever came. So, don't get it, touch. You already tough. They must have really forgot. They must have really forgot. I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry, Jim. Don't be sorry.
But no, anybody come my way, man, I'm always ready for. I'll throw with you.
Did you feel disrespect? Like, I mean, obviously you did feel disrespected.
Play stupid games, I mean, like I said, when this man was supposing him up over there in Dubai, I was one of the people that tried to lie to make sure he got home okay. You understand me? So, no matter what the difference may be, I still respect you as a champ. Now, you're not my top 5, but I still respect you.
Floyd was backstage after a boxing match, surrounded by his usual entourage, security, and cameras. Everything was calm until Roy Jones Jr. walked in unexpectedly. The atmosphere shifted instantly. Witnesses say Roy started yelling at Floyd, accusing him of ducking tough fights and choosing money over real competition. "You skipped me for Tyson," Roy shouted. "You only fight when it's easy." Floyd stayed quiet at first, just smiling. But then he began mocking Roy, and that's when things spiraled out of control.
What's up, Floyd?
I get out what I want.
What you mean with the camera?
Oh, you got camera too.
So who you supposed to be?
I'm just working, man.
Roy suddenly lunged forward, and punches were thrown before anyone could react. Floyd's bodyguards tried to intervene, but Roy shoved them aside. Total chaos broke out. Security rushed in to separate the two, but not before both fighters were seen shouting and struggling. Floyd was furious as he was dragged away, while Roy, still yelling, accused Floyd of disrespecting the sport. Within minutes, videos of the fight were all over the internet, going viral.
Kill it, motherfucker! Pay attention, motherfucker! I killed you, motherfucker! You can't? Oh, the fuck is they playing with? Oh, big motherfucker! I'll fuck you up!
To understand this fight, you need to know the history. Roy Jones Jr. had been calling out Mayweather for months now for an exhibition, but for a real, sanctioned fight. He wanted to settle the debate once and for all. Who truly ruled the old school era of boxing?
He did, and that's fine. I went out of my way to troll him a little bit now. You want to fight? Come on. I mean, I ain't tripping. You ain't got to troll me. Come see me. That's who I am. I don't do talk well, you know?
Have you heard anything from him or anybody in the camp?
No, I ain't heard nothing yet, but they know where I'm at, and they know how to find me.
I mean, you think there's a possibility, Roy? Like, we might get this exhibition?
Ain't gonna be no exhibition. I want it real. Ain't no sense of being an exhibition. What we gonna play for? We both fight for real. What we playing for? Wasn't no exhibition. We didn't make it real. Exhibition for people playing. We ain't playing. I ain't anyway.
I mean, I'm being kind of lighthearted about this. You seem a little intense. I've interviewed a lot of times. I don't think I've seen this look in your eye before.
Well, I mean, I don't bother nobody. I'm authorized. I can have my own opinion. You got a problem with my opinion, then anything I say, I'll be willing to fight about. That's why I don't fuss much, because if I say it, I mean it. And if you want to do something about it, come on.
All right, real quickly.
Inside the ring, outside the ring, I don't care. We do whatever, however, wherever you want to do it. That's where I'm built for this.
Roy was serious. While many dismissed the idea due to both fighters being past their prime, Roy didn't back down. He amped things up by posting interviews and videos, calling Floyd out by name. He claimed Floyd's exhibitions were a joke and said Mayweather only took safe fights. Roy accused him of damaging his legacy by fighting MMA stars and social media influencers, just for money.
Do you respect the Floyd 50-0, or is it like...
You gotta respect anything a person does and stay undefeated that long. So I respect it to a degree, yeah. Is it a 50 know that I think, oh, he the greatest fighter all the time? Nah. Chavez was 80-0 at one point. 80. He could retire at 80-0. You go up top that? No. He just didn't stop, right? You got the 50, you stopped because of Rocky Marciano.
Right.
So Rocky died. If he wouldn't die, he probably would have kept going too. So and then at the end, you fight a guy that's 0-0 for number 50. How can I respect it? Yeah. You feel me? Right. So, I mean, I love Floyd, don't get it wrong, I'm not hating on Floyd, but come on, bro, you fight a guy that's 0-0, Conor McGregor was 0-0, and they let you do that?
Floyd responded in classic Mayweather style without saying a word. He posted an Instagram video of himself at home, watching a clip of Roy Jones Jr. getting knocked out. No caption, no hashtags, just silence. The internet exploded. Some called it savage, others disrespectful. But one thing was clear, Floyd wasn't taking Roy seriously. To Roy, that was personal.
What's happening, fight fans around the world? I know how y'all are. I know y'all enjoy this thing of boxing. I know we play games and people have their issues and people have opinions. It's cool too. I got opinions and I'm allowed to say my opinions or speak my opinions. And if somebody was trying to send me a subliminal message, it worked, because if you want to prove that you're better than me, I'm always better. Wide open, ready to go. It's called.
Roy didn't stay quiet. In interviews, he said Floyd doesn't want to fight a real boxer. He only shows up when it's safe. He even questioned Floyd's GOAT status, saying Mayweather's legacy was built on carefully chosen opponents and easy paydays.
Is there something that you want to elaborate on, or is there something that maybe you don't like about Floyd?
One thing I don't like is that you don't respect elders. You talk about Muhammad Ali got beat by an 8-0 fighter. That 8-0 fighter was an Olympian who was a monster, who, if you had a monster like that in your weight class, you wouldn't fight him at that time. You understand where I'm coming from? So, that being said, you're disrespecting the greatest fighter of all time. And if you disrespect him, you disrespect anybody. So you have no respect. But when you see me, you're gonna have some respect, because if you want to get it, we can get it. I'm going to go earn my respect.
But I didn't hear you say anything disrespectful about Floyd.
I never do. I'm not the disrespectful type of guy. That's not who I am. I'm the type of guy. The reason I'm not disrespectful is because when I say something, I'm ready to die for it. So if I say this, I'm ready to die for this. You understand me?
You stand on it.
I stand on it. You understand me? I'm not, like I said, I don't think LeBron is not a great player. I'm not one of the greatest players of all time. But if you ask me, in your opinion, my opinion, which I'm entitled to, you think LeBron or Mike, I'm gonna say Mike, because I saw what Mike went through to get where he got. So I got my own reason why I'm gonna probably like Mike. I'm not saying just you're trash. No, you're not. I'm not saying you're not a great player.
Right.
I'm not saying you're not one of the top 5. Because you could be that, you feel me? And in most people's opinion, you probably are. Some people's opinion, you probably top 1. That's not, I can't say, oh, I'm right and everybody's wrong. No, that's just my opinion.
Right.
I'm entitled to my opinion. But I will fight about my opinion. Right. So if you got a problem with my opinion, whoever, call my house. It ain't changed.
And Roy wasn't entirely wrong. Fans were hyped for a possible Mayweather versus Jones showdown. But Floyd had other plans. He announced that his next fight would be against none other than Mike Tyson.
A fight that fans will watch for sure is you and Mike Tyson. How's training going, Floyd? Talk to me all about this as you get ready to get back in that boxing ring once again.
Well, not really training right now.
Not yet.
You know, the fight is in 2026. We still, ironing out everything, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna be exciting for the people and the fans.
Are you going in there to put Mike down and like, hey, this is not, we're gonna have fun, we're gonna throw a few punches, like I'm taking this seriously and I'm trying to Mike Tyson?
I don't know. I just want to give the fans what they want to see, excitement. So I'm pretty sure it's gonna be an exciting event.
Yes, Iron Mike. The internet went into meltdown mode. Floyd had picked a bigger name and a bigger paycheck, leaving Roy feeling betrayed and disrespected. For Roy, fighting Mayweather was a dream. But for Floyd, it wasn't about legacy or honor, it was about business.
They upset. See, they upset because I'm able to milk the game. I'm smart, kept all my faculties, made a lot of smart investments. So, when great people like Warren Buffett, Bill Gates, the Waltons, the people that own Walmart, Walgreens, when they're getting money in their 50s, their 60s, their 70s, 80s, and even 90s, it's okay. A young kid like myself, from the inner city, from the ghetto, I worked my way to the top. I was able to leave boxing on my own terms and keep all my faculties, kept a lot of my money. So they're upset that I'm able to go out there and continue to make 40 and 50 and 60 million outside the ring. You can't get mad. Yo, listen, this is what God wanted. Crazy that everybody keep asking me, why you not coming back to fight? Why you not coming back to fight? So I look at the fight game. I said, okay. I said, you know, fighters fighting, they make 3 million, 4 million, 6 million, 7 million. Some may make 10 or 20 million. But I'm doing exhibitions and I'm making 20, 25 million, 100 million for exhibitions. So why would I come back and fight and get a guaranteed 35 million when I'm doing exhibitions and getting 100 million?
I'm the type of guy, I don't hate on nobody. I don't want to hate on nobody because I'm not really a hater like that. So it's like, if they're going to do it and make it something big for the public to see, and they're going to make money doing it, my hat goes off to them, more power to them. I'm not that kind of guy. You know, it's like, you know, you can sit there and pick it apart and say, well, Mike didn't look good against Jake, or this and that, or that and that, but it's not that. You know, it's like, maybe he had a bad night. We'll see what happens this time. So you should never hate on anybody making money in the sport, because that's what the sport is for. But my hat goes off to him. It's funny, but you know, that they would announce it the week of all the chaos I got going on, and the week before the Canelo fight. But somebody told me that there was going to be a big announcement like that coming around the time of the Canelo fight, and there it is. So
happening. What the is going on? This is where boxing is in 2025. And listen, I'm not going to complain because I understand the layout of things. We already had Jake Paul, Mike Tyson. We have Jake Paul, Gervonta Tank Davis. This feels like the Temu version of it. And that sounds crazy because we have two of the greatest of all time about to participate in this, but both of them are about 30 years past their sell-by date in an exhibition bout in which their weights will be 60 to 70 to 80 pounds different. If you got on board with Jake and Mike, it was because at least they were going to weigh the same. I don't even know what to think. Someone on Twitter said it perfectly. Either everybody in the world is going to want to watch this or 10,000 people will watch it. Probably both men want a shit ton of money and they're being promised a shit.
Fighter that got beat by a fighter with 7 fights. Every time boxing come on, you don't bring up Muhammad Ali name. You don't bring up Mike Tyson name. You always bring up Floyd Mayweather name.
What do you think about Floyd talking about greater than Ali?
He's very delusional. If he was anywhere near that realm of greater than Ali, he'd be able to take his kid to school by himself.
There you go.
Okay, he can't take his kid to school by himself. You ain't talking about he's great? Greatness is not guarding yourself from the people. Greatness is being accepted by the people. He can't take his kid alone to school by himself. He's a little scared man. He's a very small, scared man.
For the greatest of all time, Evander Holyfield, Mike Tyson announced he's fighting Floyd Mayweather in 2026. What do you think of that fight overall?
Well, kind of different, the size-wise. You know, by Tyson heavyweight, and I think weatherweight.
Right.
Like, yeah, so it's.
Is it a real fight? Do you think fans should take it serious? Is it a real fight, Mayweather Tyson?
I couldn't think it was real. Because fact of the matter, he's a lot bigger than guy. So it's weight.
I got my own fucking defense, man. That's the Mayweather. I got my own style in boxing. That's the Floyd Mayweather style. I don't care. My dad taught me to show the roll. But the thing is this, I don't care. And I'm not talking about my dad. I don't care who done it first. It's mine because I mastered it. So anytime somebody said it, and somebody said the Philly shell, my thing is this.
How do you feel about Floyd though? How do you feel about Floyd?
Awesome fighter, great fighter. He's a little too into himself. He should be. I was the same way too, but you have to come to reality some way. You have to bring your head down to God. We're nothing to be fucking arrogant. You expect us to be ignorant and arrogant. Look where we came from.
That's why I asked the question earlier about you mentoring fighters, because I feel like Floyd looked at you growing up like every other fighter. And the persona and the lifestyle was like, growing up in the hood, we looked at it like, that's Mike Tyson. We see the cars, the jewelry, the flair. Like you was a movie star. You was the hero.
I didn't see.
But wait, Let's be honest. These fights aren't about history anymore. Whether it's Tyson versus Roe or someone else, Floyd set a mark on history when he stopped at age 50.
Speaking of boxing, do you think Floyd's the GOAT?
Oh, undeniably. I don't even think it's close. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
As far as like an actual fighter for fight, like fight for fight, pound for pound, the Floyd, how can he not be the greatest? Like, as far as like, he's never lost. He's the greatest defensive fighter without
Not even close.
I don't even think it's a debate.
It's not a debate.
Floyd's been hit hard maybe 4 times in his career.
It's not a debate.
He's touched the floor 1 time, bro.
It's not a debate.
How do you fight 50
Tyson, if there were some prearrangement for this fight, Tyson's animosity, well documented towards Floyd. Any chance that he's going in there and, saying, hey, screw all, I don't care what agreement was made, if there was one at all, I want to kill this dude?
Nah. He gonna get a check. Floyd's gonna get a check. And they're gonna get a check that's real huge because of their names. So